Hello, and welcome to Preschool Storytime. I'm Miss Claire from the Chattanooga Public Library. Preschool Storytime is for children ages 3 to 5, but everyone is welcome. Grown-ups, we would love it if you'd fill out the survey that's linked in the description box below. It helps us know how we're doing, how we can better serve you, and we miss you and we would love your feedback. Thank you so much. Today we are reading about rain, and our first book is called Rain. It is by Manya Stojic, and it's published by Crown Publishers. It was hot. Everything was hot and dry. The red soil was hot and dry and cracked. A porcupine sniffed around. "It's time," she whispered. "The rain is coming. I can smell it. I must tell the zebras." Lightning flashed. "The rain is coming," said the zebras. "Porcupine can smell it. We can see it. We must tell the baboons." Thunder boomed. "The rain is coming," cried the baboons. "Porcupine can smell it. The zebras can see it. We can hear it. We must tell the rhino." A raindrop splashed. "The rain is here," said the rhino. Porcupine smelled it. The zebras saw it. The baboons heard it. And I felt it. I must tell the lion. The lion spoke in a deep purr. "Yes, the rain is here. I can smell it. I can see it. I can hear it. I can feel it. And," he sighed, "I can taste it." He's using all of his senses, isn't he? It rained and it rained and it rained. It rained until every river gushed and gurgled. It rained until every water hole was full. Then the rain stopped, and everywhere long feathery grasses grew from the soil. Every tree began to sprout fresh green leaves. "I can't taste the rain now," purred the lion, "but I can enjoy the shade of these big green leaves." "I can't feel the rain now," said the rhino, "but I can lie in the cool, soft, squelchy mud." "We can't hear the rain now," shouted the baboons, "but we can eat fresh, juicy fruit from the trees." "We can't see the rain now," said the zebras, "but we can have a refreshing drink from the water hole." "I can't smell the rain now," whispered the porcupine, "but I know that it will come back again when it's time." The sun shone over the plain. It was hot. Everything was drying out. The red soil was hot and dry. A tiny crack appeared. And that's Rain by Manya Stojic. Do you like rain? I like rain. I like rain better when I'm inside, but I love rain. We have a counting backwards rhyme. We have a cloud, and we have 5 little raindrops. Put them up. 1, 2, 3, 4, whoops, 5. Almost knocked the cloud off. That wouldn't be good. 5 little raindrops, what are they? Up in a cloud, are ready to jump. Their mother is proud. The first one jumped, where did it go? And said, "Watch me," as she fell down into the sea. The second one said, "I can do that." He closed his eyes and he landed on a hat. The third one said, "I'm ready too." So she held her nose and jumped through the blue. The fourth one said, I'm set to go, as he jumped, then fell far below. The fifth one said, I'm all alone, and she jumped down on her own. Woo! 5 little raindrops now can rest. Each have passed the jumping test. That was pretty good. Those are raindrops. Do you think raindrops are scared to jump from the clouds? I don't think so. I think they like jumping from the clouds. Our next book is called One Rainy Day by M. Christina Butler with illustrations by Tina McNaughton. And it is published by Good Books. Our little guy, do you know who that is? Can you tell what the animal that is? It's a hedgehog. There he is. Pitter pat, pitter pat, pitter pat. Little hedgehog woke to the sound of raindrops. Hooray! He cried happily. It's raining at last. I can wear my new raincoat, hat, and boots and try out my lovely umbrella. Little hedgehog wriggled into his shiny new boots as quickly as he could. He ran outside and opened his umbrella with a pop. Pitter patter, pit pat. The raindrops bounced all around him. This is great, Little Hedgehog laughed, spinning the umbrella around and around and splashing in the deepest puddle he could find. Is there room under that umbrella for me? Came Mole's small voice from nearby. I'm getting very wet here. Goodness me, you are wet, Mole. Here, take my umbrella, said Little Hedgehog. What are you doing out in the rain? My house is full of water, replied Mole, and I'm looking for somewhere to dig a new home. I'll come and help you, Little Hedgehog offered. Thank you, said Mole, smiling. What a good friend. Mole snuggled under the umbrella and danced down the path in front of Little Hedgehog. Then all at once a gust of wind turned the umbrella inside out. Little Hedgehog raced after Mole as he was swept off the ground. Help! Cried Mole. Little Hedgehog, help! I've got you, yelled Hedgehog, holding onto Mole's foot. Little Hedgehog pulled with all his might. They wibbled and they wobbled, and they both fell over with a bump. Are you all right, Mole? Asked Little Hedgehog, picking himself up. Mole nodded. But it is a bit blowy today. Can we look for my new home tomorrow? Good idea, replied Little Hedgehog. We'll go back to my house and try again in the morning. But just when they thought the wind had passed, a huge gust tossed them like autumn leaves high into the air. The umbrella fell in the river with a splash. Little Hedgehog dropped safely inside it, but Mole fell straight into the water. Help! He gasped and spluttered. Give me your paw, Mole, shouted Little Hedgehog. Mole scrambled into the umbrella as it bobbed on its way down the river. Thank you, Little Hedgehog, he whispered, shivering, but then he sat up. I can hear someone shouting. It was Fox waving from the bank. Over there, yelled Fox, pointing. Mouse and her family are trapped. The water is flooding the meadow. Can you rescue them? Come on, Mole, said Little Hedgehog. Let's go. He pulled 2 sticks from the river with Mole's help, paddled the umbrella boat across to the mice. The water was getting higher and higher. We're coming, called Little Hedgehog as the frightened mice swung to and fro on the grass. Then one by one, he and Mole lifted Mother Mouse and her babies gently into the umbrella. Twisting and turning on the swirling waters, Little Hedgehog and Mole paddled hard towards the safety of the bank. Safe and sound, said Fox, helping them out. Let's go to Badger's house to dry off. When they arrived, they found Badger very grumpy. You'd think there was plenty of room for the rain outside without it coming through my roof, he snapped, watching the water drip, drip, drip onto his floor. But Little Hedgehog had a wonderful idea. He opened his umbrella and pushed it through the roof so the umbrella caught all the drips. Splendid, cried Badger. 3 cheers for little Hedgehog. And now let's have some cocoa. And warm and dry, the friends curled up by the fire and told Badger all about their rather rainy day. What good friends they all are to each other. And that's one rainy day. I have another flannel for us with some umbrellas. If we can put those up. Tell me what colors they are. Red, blue, green, yellow, and pink. 5 umbrellas stood by the back door. Oh, we should have counted them first, shouldn't we? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 umbrellas stood by the back door. The red one went outside, and then there were 4. What do we have now? 4 umbrellas, as pretty as can be. The blue one went outside, and then there were 3 or 3. Either way, 3 umbrellas with nothing to do. The green one went outside, and then there were 2. 2 umbrellas not having much fun. The yellow one went outside, and then there was 1. Just 1 umbrella alone in the hall. The pink one went outside, and that was all. Are you ready to do row, row, row your boat? I think we should do row, row, row your boat. Do you remember? We're going to pretend, put your hands in front of you and pull them back. We're going to row, row, row. And we're going to run into a few animals along the way. We're going to go down the stream first. We're going to see a crocodile, maybe. And then we're going to scream. We're going to go down the Nile. And when we see a camel, we're going to smile. We're going to go down the river. If we see a polar bear, don't forget to shiver. Then we're going, down near the shore. If you see a lion there, don't forget to roar. Can you roar like a lion? Roar. Good job. And the last one is we're going down the creek. And if you see a little mouse, don't forget to squeak. All right. Row, row, row your boat gently down the stream. If you see a crocodile, don't forget to scream. Ah! Row, row, row your boat gently down the Nile. If you see a camel there, don't forget to smile. Row, row, row your boat gently down the river. If you see a polar bear, don't forget to shiver. All right, we're at the shore. Row, row, row your boat gently down the shore. If you see a lion there, don't forget to roar. Roar. All right, we're going to be quiet. We're going to be little tiny squeak when we go down the creek. Row, row, row your boat gently down the creek. If you see a little mouse, don't forget to squeak. Squeak. All right, can we do it again? I'll help you. I'll tell you where we're going and see if you can remember. First one, we're going down the stream. Row, row, row your boat gently down the stream. If you see a crocodile, don't forget to scream. Ah! All right, we're going down the Nile. Row, row, row your boat gently down the Nile. If you see a camel there, don't forget to smile. Oh, I love seeing your big smiles. Okay, we're going down the river. Row, row, row your boat gently down the river. If you see a polar bear, don't forget to shiver. Okay, we're going down the shore. Row, row, row your boat gently down the shore. If you see a lion there, don't forget to roar. Roar. All right, we've got the creek. Row, row, row your boat gently down the creek. If you see a little mouse, don't forget to squeak. Squeak! You did a great job. Oh, thank you. Our last book is a new book. It is called Soaked, and it's by Abby Cushman. I love the end papers. Look at this wonderful umbrellas. And those are featured in, that umbrella is featured in the story. And it is published by Viking Press, which is an imprint of Penguin. And her dedication, I think these might be her kids, for Scout and Finn, who make a big splash wherever they go. Look at all this rain. Everything is dreary. Everything is drenched and no one is happy. Not this badger, not that badger, not that bunny, not that hula hooping moose, and especially not me. What happened to his ice cream cone? Because the rain ruins everything. Ice cream cones, sandcastles, cashmere sweaters, all the things that bears love. What's that, you say? Why don't we just go inside my cave until the rain stops? That sounds like a good idea. Oh, yes. Great idea. Whoosh, 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 whoosh. Look at those hula hoops. Whoosh. Doesn't feel crowded at all in here. And sure, I'd love to use my umbrella, the blue one with the bumblebees on it. But everyone looked and no one can find it. Badger said she found her blue bumblebee umbrella, but not mine. Blah. I guess I'll just go sit down on my log and wallow. Blah. Poor bear. Uh-oh, what happened to Moose? The hula hooping moose. His hula hoop is up a tree. Wait a minute. We can't have a hula hooping moose without a hula hoop, can we? There we go. Teamwork. Great, we got it. Now I can return to my wallowing on my... Whoa! Things got wet. Me? Try the hula hoop? Seriously? Oh, okay, fine. But I won't have any fun. There, I did it. Totally unfun. Just like I thought. Now, if you'll excuse me, I need a moment to myself. Splish, splosh, splish, splosh, splish, splosh, splish, splosh. He doesn't want anybody to see him having fun. Look at all this rain. Everyone is splashing. Everyone is soaked. And it's so splishy and sploshy, silly and foggy. It's so... Oh, did the rain stop? No. Whoosh, whoosh, whoosh. Blah. Too sunny. Boy, poor bear. He just doesn't want to have fun. And the end paper on this side is hula hoops. Good thing he's got his friends to try and cheer him up. And that is our story. That is the end of our stories about rain. Thank you so much for joining me. I miss you all, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye.